Hello and welcome back to Pandemic Playground with Dave. We're back with surviving as a trader in space, and we're going to continue to kind of update our ship a little bit and first play around with the camera settings. So let's get started. I see something we can do, which would be decent. All right. Instead of that, we get a camera, the top mounted camera, and we put it here. It's gonna be upside down though. I mean, if we didn't move the helm that close up, we could have put it on the ground like this. I wonder if we put it upside down, would it be much of an issue? I hope not. Okay, so we got a little camera right there, our top mounted camera. And too bad we can reverse the view, because we're, like I said before, we're upside down now. All right, so that doesn't work out really well. It would be nice right here, actually, right up front, so we could see. Shoot, a search camera or searchlight. A searchlight is definitely still a little bit better in this case, but we have to build it in here, unfortunately. So that's the biggest fault that we have. Again, we had it here, but we can't put it here now because of this window, and we can't strip these because that's part of the inners of the ship. We could put it here. Yeah, we definitely could put it here, and we just gotta flatten this out. Ooh, that's not good. I got rid of my seat. Okay. Yep, I got rid of my control seat, and now I'm gonna lose all my controls. So that's not great. I do like the look as it is like that though. All right, I'm not gonna do that then. I think it's time to change this thing up into a helm instead, to be honest. Since I did that, then it gives us the opportunity to just throw the helm right up close and personal into the window instead of sitting down. And now if we look into it, look, that is so much better to see the connector right there. So that is definitely something I would rather do. All right, so while we I think we destroyed this whole entire battery. Yeah, it's got no more power in there, so we can scrap this. We'll lose the power cells. That's fine. Get rid of all this. We can get rid of this, and for the connector, we still didn't solve for the searchlight just yet, but I mean, we could just turn this into a regular block and put the searchlight there. Wouldn't be terrible. But also, I don't necessarily need to do anything right this moment with it as well. So maybe we hold off. I don't know. Or let me get rid of this really quick. So it would be nice to put it right over here. Or can we even put a camera on the helm itself? That would be awesome if we could. Or put the searchlight like this. Actually, it should go like this. Right? We could put it this way if we wanted to, which is really odd. So we can't even see much anyway. So, but a camera would be nice. Well, searchlight is better because we can, you know, pan and everything like that. But we could put a camera here, actually, right on the helm itself. How does that look? That looks terrible. It just kind of creeps on into it. It looks a little odd, but at least now we could put in. We could put in a window here. It's gonna be on the outside, obviously, but then that should give me the opportunity to put in the lights the way I wanted it to begin with, which was kind of like that. Looks like I can't do that. So, that's not gonna work. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay, never mind. I mean, if we get desperate enough, I can just put it right here. Nope, I guess not. I thought I could. Okay, never mind. All right, we're gonna have to solve for that another time. Let's get this disconnected really quick. Let's switch lock that. Let's get rid of this. And also this large car container. And yeah, none of it was connected whatsoever. So that's fine. And of course, we're going to go inside. Well, not yet. We should start draining. We don't have to drain the batteries off of here because we might need the batteries. The hydrogen we could drain if we want to do that. But then also we can leave it here for just in case power. If we ever come back for whatever reasons. So maybe we do that instead. So I'll just grab some materials out of here and put it in a connector. So at least at one point in time, if I do need to come back, I'd have some way of connecting into this base here. And get that extra power that I need in terms of hydrogen. So let's weld this up really quickly. And we can connect in here if we really, really want to do. But right now, I'm going to leave it alone. Probably not going to connect to it right at this moment. Unnecessary. One thing that we do need to do is regroup everything, which is a pain. Or not regroup, but put everything back here. Which is definitely a pain. So we had some groupings here like our thrusters, ion thrusters was toggle on off. Here's our gas, toggle on off. And here's our brakes, toggle on off. And then we had other things like batteries, recharge on off. And I think we had, I don't even know what's here. Oh, these were cameras, which we pretty much lost anyway, so. So let's not worry about that. But of course, connector, switch, lock. Oop. And I'm not sure what this was. Maybe it was the hydrogen engine on off. And the vents, we didn't have anything, blah, blah, blah. So that should be okay. Yeah, I think that's fine for now. Okay, so at least we sucked the power out of that battery so we didn't have to waste it. This battery can stay here and stay recharging or power up this survival kit. So I don't have a problem with that. We don't need to have this here. We could grab this and kind of be in our merry ways here. The oxygen I could take, but I don't think I need it because I think we still have a decent amount of oxygen. And I can't see from here, but I think everything's off because everything is technically recharging. Yeah, oxygen wise, we're pretty good. Well, power wise, we're actually really, really good. So we could power up the shields if we want to. Okay, so that's pretty much, I guess, the Hermit. What's this called again? The Hermit Station. The previous one that I went to, I think, was called the Safe House. Didn't really check. I did check at one point in time, but only briefly, so I don't really remember. And this one was the Mush Station. So we've run into 3 SPRT stations so far, and we took it over. We soon will need to start taking over Parallax, Ember, and things like that. Question I had was boss encounters. Haven't seen that happen yet. Is it because that requires higher threat level? Maybe. I'm not really sure how that works. But in the meantime, I'm just going to grab this unknown signal with 43 seconds left. Oh, wow. And this one has a decent amount of loot based on... what's it may call it? The hydrogen. Oop. That just kind of came apart. That's interesting. Oh, and that just blew up in my face. Didn't take much damage, so that's good. But we'll grab those. Alright, that I'm just gonna leave as scrap. We don't really need that. I was about to say, where's our ship? We can't even see where our ship is. I think we're too far for the antenna that we have on the small ship. for sure, I think. Okay, yeah. How much does a beacon cost? Kind of want to put a beacon down. Ooh, a round beacon. I forgot they had this. That's a cool little beacon. 40 radio components. We could put this down. Because it probably costs the same amount as an antenna. Although we could probably use an antenna instead. I don't know. The beacon we could put out here for now if we really, really want to. Do we want to put it here? Sure, why not? Alright, so now making it known where I am. So that's not a good thing for sure. But I think I can change. Maybe I should put antenna instead, but oh well, whatever. Well, 20 kilometers away for the beacon. I don't need 20 kilometers. I don't think I've ever traveled 20 kilometers away for my beacon, so maybe 5 at most. Even that's kind of cutting it. Name of the beacon, we can just call this. What did we call the ship? Yeah, Mush ship. There we go. So PPG ECR Mush ship. So that is all set. That looks odd. I should have put it lower. Oh well. Just a minor beacon for now. But yeah, we could definitely add another hydrogen tank here if we need to. I don't think we need to just yet. We'll leave the hydrogen here as kind of like a gas station. We can leave this here to help power up the... actually, it's not even going to be able to power up anything. So there's more batteries here. We could connect to it and gather more power if we're that desperate. Are we desperate for power? Not really. But I feel like we might as well just do that temporarily. So we could put a connector here and we'll just fly around and then connect to it and then recharge off of it. Because that battery is just there doing nothing. So why not just take it? I mean, we could take it for ourselves and merge into it. No, it's stuck into the asteroid, so that's not going to happen. Alright, so it sounds like a better idea to just grab all the power out of that if we can. And I think I fixed everything up top, right? In terms of what we broke earlier. Good enough. And there's multiple of these batteries that are just sitting out here doing nothing. So... you know what I also thought of? We should have just kept it with the solar panel. So then when I do drain it, at least it can still collect the sun whenever possible. But looks like I got rid of it, so that's not going to happen. But I can also put a connector up here to take that battery. I'll leave it for now because I don't necessarily need the power right now. But I think we still got one battery to kind of fill up, or 2 batteries, but they're almost full though, so we probably don't need too much of that. And we've been throwing ice in here. It's been turning into oxygen, it looks like. So maybe we should just save the ice, but I don't know. It's okay. All right, we'll turn this thing around and get to where that is, right here. We technically didn't need to turn around, but it's fine. Okay, what is on? One interior turret. Alright, that was a bad idea. That was a waste of ammo and everything like that. And what did it even destroy? Absolutely nothing. Oh, my own connector. Great. So, I don't know why. Well, it's aiming for the battery, but it shot my connector instead. So, thanks for wasting ammo on my own materials. The Ember explosive shipment. I'm so tempted to even get next to that and see what's gonna happen. To be honest, if we could fly to it and fight it, and then probably just gonna blow up. But I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of warheads and uranium and stuff like that. So it might even be worth it to do that. Probably soon. I mean, don't necessarily need to do it, but we could do it. We have 5 batteries, 5 large batteries. That's gonna charge up, and that should keep us running for some time. So we could start powering up the shields actually. And I think the next iteration of this is I'm gonna find a spot for the ship elsewhere. I'm gonna put another either assault cannon or what is that? Why is there like a random pixel here? Yeah, I think I'm gonna find put an auto cannon. Actually, no, we can't do auto cannon. We could put auto cannons, but it's not the turret. We could make our own turret if we wanted to. Either that, or we put another assault cannon or artillery if we want to go that route. Highly doubt we want to go that route. So we could definitely do that. So then that way we have a camera as well, so that would work out a little bit better. So that's kind of the idea that we can do down the line. I really do need to update the ship a little bit more relatively soon. But I do want to replace the solar panels that we lost a while back. Which is something I should have done a few episodes ago. Alright, there we go. We got our ship all fixed up. Looking pretty good. Except for the beacon. The beacon definitely needs to go elsewhere. Or we put in an antenna instead. I don't know. The beacon would look a little bit better right in the middle, but we don't need to put it there at the same time. I don't even know where to put it, to be honest, but maybe over here. This could potentially work. I think we gotta lower it a bit. And that's just a little bit too low. That's a little too high. That's fine. That kind of works. But now what it's sitting on doesn't really work out either, because now you need kind of like a full block now. And there you go. Then looking okay. Gotta fix this up. Looks like I forgot about that. All right. So that's all fixed up. We can change the beacon back around to, what we say, 5K or 5,000 meters. And this was going to be the ECR must ship. And we're good to go. Battery should be almost fully charged. Yep, almost there. And then we can power on our shields, get going, and start maybe even attacking things. Actually, no, because we don't have that much ammo. So we do need to go to a station relatively soon so that we can start buying and selling stuff, because we have a decent amount of superconductors to make a jump drive. We have a lot of field emitters though. So what can we get out of field emitters? Platinum, gold, iron, and silicon. Useful. That could kind of get us superconductors too. But if we could sell field emitters, that's even better. It gives us 5 gold. A superconductor, well, look at that. The superconductor only has 0.67 gold. So it's more about the iron than anything. So I might have the gold for this. So that kind of works out. We need about 600 more superconductors. Minus the 13 I got. Yes, I know. You do easy math there. But let's just say 600. So basically 600 times 0.67 gold would be roughly 402. And that's 5 gold per field emitter. So what's that equal to? We need to dismantle about 80 of these things to make that work. And dude, that's going to net us a lot of iron as well. We have 848 field emitters. That's a lot. All right, I am inclined to do that. So let's get rid of 100 field emitters, and that's gonna give us so much mats that we need. It's still not enough for ammo, which is the more important thing at this time. But we could definitely find a base and start selling. All right, do we want to head back to a base? We hit up 2 stations or mayday points or encounters, which did give us a decent amount of items. So we hit up another store. We could probably make a decent chunk of money by acquisitions or just selling things straight up. That's a possibility. Or continue to travel this way and hopefully we run into more maydays. Because I'm pretty sure there are like ships and everything like that too. Or any other like spaces or space stations. Maybe I gotta look for more NPC mods that might include all that. So we could definitely do that for sure. Oop. That's a nice looking cube. Why is that just in a cube? That's so interesting. Okay. Alright. So we just flew away from our ship and 5 is more than enough, it looks like. Yep. Because we are only about 3.5 away and we can see it perfectly fine. Alright, so do we want to kind of get to that? 9 away. I'm pretty sure has shields. Everything we ran into so far has shields. So we definitely need to power up our shields too. So it looks like we travel about 200 plus kilometers away. We have a ton left to go to travel towards Mars. But as we're doing that, we do run into, you know, a chance to find more encounters and things like that too. So maybe we continue that route for the time being, which I could do in the back end. Just slowly drift towards Europa and Mars. And every time we find something, we can always start attacking and gather more mats that way. All right, we are pretty much fully charged, so we can't really do any more now with this battery. So let's unlock. And our ship's got 15 hours of battery now, which is amazing. We have a problem, it seems. Oh no, never mind. I had my back thrusters off, so couldn't go backward. Alright, I think we're off to an adventure now. I'm not sure exactly how economy bases spawn in space, but I haven't seen one throughout my travels here. Like, just randomly travel to Mars in this case. Didn't even run into another economy base. So I'm pretty sure they all spawn near moons and planets in that kind of atmosphere. Or close by the atmosphere, whatever it's called. But just me drifting along forward, I don't think it's gonna find any economy bases. I mean, we found a trade station, so that's not too bad. But will we find a regular like trade station or economy base? I don't know. Another thing is that we are getting really heavy. So we definitely need some power without thrusters. We do need to add a lot more thrusters, it seems. Look how long it took to get me to 100 meters per second with my ion thrusters on. Alright, we're on. We're floating 100 meters per second or 99.99 for whatever reasons. We're heading towards Mars or the Mars moon, which is Europa. What's behind it right over there? I'm not sure. Would that be Europa? I thought I put a station near Europa, so I'm not sure why it's currently showing all in Mars, but that's fine. At least we have a marker to know how far we are from Mars. So this is definitely going to be a long travel, but I'm going to keep my eyes on the road here, or space, to ensure that I don't miss any encounters or maydays and things like that. I really do want to hit up any of these NPC ships and explore those too, but I can't. Not yet, at least. We don't have enough firepower yet. We don't have enough ammo for our firepower, which is the biggest concern. So we're definitely going to get shot down. And we'll probably run out by the time we even exhaust the shields too. So we need tons and tons of weapons for the shields. Our shields should last okay, but again, I think you need a lot. I don't know. I've never really played with shields and did any space fighting at all. So let's see how that's going to work with the shields. I've done it without shields, obviously, but that's always been quite hectic, where more or less you kind of lose out because more than half your ship gets destroyed when you just do that. All right, so I do wish I did have my camera, but I don't. We could view the assault cannon in the back if we want. I don't think we could view interior turrets, right? We could control it, so maybe we could. If that's the case, then I could definitely see up front then. Oh, we could. Okay. So this way I could check out any asteroids to see if there's anything there. Wow. Right, you're right. I can look at myself. But having a camera is useful, so I can zoom in and see what's going on and everything like that. That's a really weird asteroid. But yeah, I just fly straight to the Mars, take a peek at some asteroids for no specific reasons. And because I can't even dig off that. Oop. Hold on. We found a trade station. Is that the same trade station that I went to previously? This one's called Chrono Station. Was that the same one? I thought we were a little bit further. We did travel 22 away from asteroid base. So this might be a new one. Let's go check it out. Right, we are a K away, or less than K away. We're gonna do what we normally do and crash right into it. Alright, this station is definitely a little bit different. Wow, we are pretty heavy. I'm having a bit of hard time controlling this ship, even with the ion thrust. And that's what's really killing my power as well. So that's really, really bad. Which way up? That's a reactor right there. That's crazy. Which way up is this way? Because I see this catwalk here. Ooh, this is a big station. Alright, we're gonna have to get connected right in here. Where is my connector? Is that gonna fit or go in? I think I'm too high, right? No, we're locked in. Perfect. I mean, I doubt we could recharge off of this thing, and I doubt we could hydrogen stockpile this thing as well. Yeah, we can't do that. Worth a shot. All right, what is this base looking like? We're connected, so that's fine. Actually, all right, we're good here. So this base is ginormous, and looks like, ooh, it's got the stores and stuff out right here. Vending machines. See a lot of weapons and tools, and it looks like, ooh, that's an interesting connector. So 2 connector points, that side and this side. This works okay. This looks like 2 separate entrances, but we can go around each. So let's start on the left hand side. Here's a little bit of a shield here. All right. Oh, why is it beeping? Am I not welcome? Okay. Nothing in the lockers, unfortunately. That's a lot of batteries. Oh, here's a vent. That's cool. I haven't used that in a while. Oh, it's exhausting the heat or expelling the heat out or in for whatever reason. That's what that's supposed to be, I think. And it looks like it's just gonna constantly open and close, open and close. Okay. Got a kitchen here, a little bit of hab stationing. No money in the beds, nothing in the armory that we can access. Look, here's another blueprint to a ship. Multiple ships. Never really looked at this specifically. But that might just be, yeah, that's just the pictures actually. I could always load it up and take a look at it that way instead. All right, this is, sorry. Did not mean to do that. Should have knocked. And then we enter this end of the station. This is a pretty neat station. I wish I was this creative to make something like this. This is actually pretty awesome. And very decorative with the control panel here. Huh? Oh, wow. There's a, you could sell the ship. Which would result in a transaction amount of 286 million credits. That's crazy. Iron Light Scout. That's gonna sell, I think, for the same amount as I bought it. We could sell it back out. We don't really need it. I don't know what the small grid and large grid is. Interesting. We could repair. That's a lot just to repair the whole entire ship. It might be also the stuff that I put in there that it didn't construct yet. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the reasoning. And this grid takeover? Oh, wow. So we took a ship here that's not completely taken over. I could just do takeover. That's really, really interesting. But I'm pretty interesting that we could sell. Should we live on the Ion Scout instead and sell our mush ship for 286 million? That might be an idea. Probably a stupid idea, but be interesting to do something like that. It'll force us to fight another ship as soon as possible and assimilate it and turn it into mine. So again, that could be an idea down the line. Probably not now. But again, it's so nice to see all this. Like, you got the seatings, got the plants, this whole dome-like windows setting here. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I didn't know these trade stations actually had these, but really, really good to know. All right, here's the, what's the call it station? The armory station or armor station where we can do certain things here. So like, even if I had enough money, I would probably purchase the solo charging and damage reduction, to be honest. But we don't have that much money with us. That's a lot of stores. Do they all do different things? They do. And for the most part, only one of them work. Alright, so they sell fuel emitters, which I don't need because I have a bunch of them. But they sell for, well, they buy for a lot. What they sell is a different story, which is not much. So we could sell, we could buy hydrogen, we could buy, 84 for interior plates. That's not much at all. But I think we need to buy some ammo to get magnesium too. Because that's becoming really, really important at this point in time. We only got $2 million too, so that's not a lot. And I do wish that they sold or buy field emitters so I could just give it to them. Do I have any explosives? No. Not much I could give them. I mean, steel plates or small steel tubes at 101 is not worth it whatsoever. These stores are just more or less crap, to be honest. And I cannot do contracts. Interesting. There's a trade station, and we should be friendly with trade. Yeah, we're friendly with trade. Or neutral, I should say. And we have no access to it. So that stinks. And this is the airlock to the other side. So, no contracts. Interesting. If anything, we should we just sell the ion scout? I feel like we should. What's in here? There's an NPC there. Multiple NPCs, but they're like locked themselves in there. Can't even get to them. Here we go. Hi. How's it going? Why you are not downstairs elsewhere? Why are you up here? Not much in here. So yeah, we got some decisions to make. We could sell the ship back out because we don't necessarily need it. I mean, I would rather prefer to put my own turret here. I did this for fun to buy our first ship, but I could also use it to fly around too to battle. I don't know. I don't really know what I want to do with this thing here. I could put the shield emitter, a small shield emitter on it in a controller, fly it around out of the main ship for whatever reasons and battle other ships, but they're going to be large ships, so I highly doubt this could do any damage. I mean, the best I could do is fight drones or turn it into a drone. Could be an idea. Maybe turn it into a drone. Yeah. So we can remotely control it and fight those like Mayday bases or whatever without me having to be nearby. So that could be it. Or take the money because we could trade it at this station apparently. So this one is called the Chrono Station. So we'll save that. Alright, so I think that's going to be it for today. We found a trade stations. Kind of seems like a common theme here doing this, but we need to find a real economy base so we can start trading for materials and things like that and start making more money and hopefully find a ship selling base as well so we can buy other ships and start evolving the ship more. I mean, we haven't done too much with this ship in recent times. I guess the more recent thing, because we kind of force ourselves to, is to put this window here, which we were planning to do it eventually, but that big old crash into the asteroid base, yeah, that definitely forced us to upgrade that as soon as possible. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please like and subscribe, and of course drop a comment down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.